What's going on YouTube? My name is Red. For my YouTube channel, let's do this. Hey yo everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another fragrance review. So Christian Dior Homme Intense, that was released 2007, and then on a 50 ml bottle, limited edition only. And then 4 years after, there's 2011 re-release of Dior Homme Intense. And finally, last 2020, they re-release again for the second time with a new bottle design. Now, Dior Homme Intense is considered a woody floral musk. Now, what I have right now is a batch code 9X02. When I look at checkfresh.org or .com, my bottle 9X02 belong from the 2019. But how would that be possible? Because I purchased this bottle right when I arrived in Canada, and that was 2012. If you're going to look at the CheckFresh website and encode your batch code on a certain fragrance house, especially if your batch code is vintage, like more than 10 years, they would state at the bottom that every 10 years the code repeats itself. So which means my Dior Homme Intense 9X02 is a repeat from 2019, is a repeat of a batch code 10 years before, which is 2009. So that solves the mystery. My Dior Homme Intense right now, which is almost done, I still have like about 25 ml left in this bottle. This is a 2009 Dior Homme Intense formulation before the 2011 re-released. So I was thinking maybe last 2007, they stated at Fragrantica that it's 50 ml when it was released on a limited edition. Maybe after 2 years, they have released a 100 ml bottle. And this is one of the bottles of the 2009 batch code. Nothing much has changed compared to the 2011 down to 2018. My cap is broken, and I will tell you the story later on, the history of this bottle. But you would notice that my sprayer, or the neck of the sprayer, is a silver color. That means prior to 2014, the Dior Homme Intense that was released are colored silver on the neck of the sprayer. So from 2007 and 2009 and the 2011 up to 2014, the release of Dior Homme Intense bottle have this silver neck. Now, after 2014, as I have heard before from a forum, all releases of Dior Homme Intense are now black neck. So I'm very happy that I have owned and I have kept and preserved my 2009 vintage of Dior Homme Intense. And I assume that the liquid here would be the same formulation as their first release 2007 on 50 ml limited edition. Glad to have this 100 ml 2009. This 2009 formulation, which I believe is the same as the 2007 formulation, has main accords of powdery, vanilla, earthy, iris, woody, amber, violet, and aromatic. Now for the 2011, it's basically almost the same of the main accords, except that the 2011 is more updated. It was added with accords of floral and fruity. Now, what is the smell of the Dior Homme Intense 2007-2009 compared to the 2011 and up to the current formulation? Well, I have no idea about the smell right now of the 2020 because I haven't tried it. This 2007-2009 formulation 9X02 batch code was composed by perfumer Francois Demaquis. Now the 2011 is still the same perfumer. Christian Dior's Dior Homme Intense, or betterly known in the fragrance community as DHI, is a successor to the OG 2005 release Dior Homme, and Dior Homme has almost the same bottle as Dior Homme Intense, but Dior Homme has a golden stem, and it is also a successor of the 2007 release Dior Homme Cologne. The main notes for DHI, old formulation 2007 with a 2009 batch code are as follows: iris, vanilla, amber, lavender, Virginia cedar, and vetiver. My impression with this DHI 2009 batch code is syrupy, cocoa, powdery, vanilla, irisy, lipsticky, there's a soft woods coming from cedar, and tanginess or tangy sourness coming from vetiver. Listen to me, guys. My opinion here would be subjective, but I will tell you there are three differences that I have noticed between this 2007, 2009, 2010 formulation of DIOR Intense compared to 2011 down to 2019. There are three differences that I have experienced. One would be 2009, 2007 is more syrupy right at the first 20 to 30 minutes compared to the 2011, 2019. So this is more syrupy. There's a little bit of boozy undertone that I can smell on this, and it feels oily on the skin as well. Now when it comes to 2011, 2019, I don't smell much of the boozy feel. There is the alcohol there, but it is less syrupy, but it is still fantastic. So just to be clear, even though this is more syrupy, it doesn't mean the 2011 to 2019 is not as fantastic as this one. Only a little less, but it is also considered outstanding. Now when it comes to the second difference would be on the projection. Because this is more aromatic and more syrupy, it projects a little further. I didn't say there's a big difference, just a little further. You as the wearer who apply the fragrance to your skin, you would notice that this is more projecting than the ones released 2011 down to 2019. I wouldn't say this is a beast mode. No, for me, in my own opinion, and opinions are subjective, it all depends on your skin chemistry. For me, guys, this is not a beast mode. It is very projecting, but I wouldn't say it reached the line of a beast mode like Amouage, Interlude Man, Tom Ford, Tuscan Leather, Mancera's fragrances, and Montal's fragrances. No, guys, I would say that this is as projecting as the Valentino Uomo Intense. When it comes to the 2011 down to 2019, it is less projecting, it is less syrupy, but it is wonderfully stunning, sensual, magnetic, and attractive, captivating, just like this old formulation. Now, when it comes to the third difference, the number three difference would be longevity. When it comes to longevity, goes to the average to above average when it comes to longevity. On my skin, this is like about 6 to 8 hours on my skin. Then, sometimes it extended an hour on the close to skin. The 2011 formulation that I used to own in 2014, that longevity, I would say, is just maximum 7 hours close to skin. So there's still not much difference. If you own the 2011 to 2018, 2019 version of DIOR Intense, I would consider, guys, you are very, very lucky to have it. Now, if you own this kind of formulation back from 2007 to 2010 or before 2011, you are super lucky to own this one. The history of my DHI is simple. I have the carded sample of the old formulation of DIOR Intense. I love it right from the first minute I spray it. My nose has been opened already by Creed Aventus and Thierry Mugler's Angel Men at the time, and Thierry Mugler's Angel for Women at the time. So my nose has been opened already to the complex and beautiful world of fragrances. When I arrive in Canada, my scent of the day or scent of my flight is this old formulation on the carded sample. When I arrived here in Canada, we visited Vancouver. That's 2012. Remember, it was re-released 2011. And in Vancouver, my main mission is to look for a full bottle of 2011 DIOR Homme Intense, because what I have is a carded sample of the formulation that I received 2010 from a friend from Spain and given to me early 2010. Now, when I was looking at the malls, different fragrance boutiques in Vancouver, I can't find any DIOR Homme Intense stocks. It's all out of stock. Then within the mall, outside the department store, outside the fragrance boutiques, I saw an independent perfume store. So I went inside and asked the SA, do you have a DIOR Homme Intense full bottle? She said, I don't have a DIOR Homme Intense full bottle right now because it's out of stock. But I do have, she looked under the counter, a defective bottle of DIOR Homme Intense, which is like about 5 ml less. So it's like 95 ml. I said, can I have a look, please? And then she took it out, she showed it to me, and it is really a broken cup, so it doesn't sit tight, it doesn't lock anymore, and there's no box at all. And she has no idea that this is a well sought after fragrance, and she just told me, okay, I'm just gonna sell this to you for $50. Then I told her I'm gonna buy it, I'll take it. I took out the money, paid her 50 Canadian dollars plus taxes. She wrapped it, gave it to me. I said thank you from the bottom of my heart. As I was exiting the store, my heart is pounding with joy and excitement because this fragrance is really hard to find even last 2012. And I'm so glad I own this 95 ml DIOR Homme Intense. And I have no idea yet what the batch code stuff is all about. So I went immediately to my hotel, and then I tried to read forums about DHI, and there I saw the forums about the batch codes, and I look at my batch code and it says 9X02, and at that time when I look at the Check Fresh or checkcosmetics.net, I saw that my 9X02 is a 2009 batch code, and this makes me really happy. This is a liquid gold to me. It was a huge success and a mission accomplished. So that, guys, is the story behind my old formulation of DHI or DIOR Homme Intense by Christian Dior Eau de Toilette composition. Now for the seasons, I would say that this fragrance can be a year-rounder. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. For occasions, I would say this is appropriate for formal, informal, dating scenario, work scenario, casual, and also partying. For the age bracket, I believe DIOR Homme Intense, DHI, old, new formulation can be worn by any young adult from 25 years old going up. Now for my final thoughts, how would I describe DIOR Homme Intense, whether this old formulation or the 2011 release or down to the 2019 release, because I haven't tried the new 2020, but I heard that it's still the same as the 2011. But how would I describe in adjectives the smell of DIOR Homme Intense? This is stunning, sensual, magnetic, very attractive, crowd-pleasing, sophisticated, classy, top class, almost a masterpiece. This is my review of Christian Dior's DIOR Homme Intense Eau de Toilette with a batch code of 9X02 that was released 2009 according to checkfresh.com and checkcosmetics.net. To my first-time viewers and returning viewers, if you find this review quite helpful and a good guide to your fragrance journey when it comes to Christian Dior's DIOR Homme Intense, please subscribe to my channel and also click the like button and the notification bell. For my returning subscribers and first-time subscribers, thank you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing and staying subscribed to my channel. Now, my name is Red. For my YouTube channel, let's do this.